You're not going to believe this. A Heroes 3 stream on Saturday. Same as all the other weeks. You're going to be like, but wait, guest, you already streamed yesterday. I did. Because I have 2 extra free days during the Easter holidays. But anyway, before we jump into today's stream, let me do a very quick audio check, or more accurately, let me do 2 audio checks, one for YouTube and one for Twitch. So I need to keep talking in a way that is convenient for me to check. So I need to keep talking in a alright, that is a good audio check for Twitch. And what about YouTube? Oh boy, I'm not the first person on my own YouTube stream. Checks, one for YouTube and one for Twitch. Alright, YouTube is lagging behind at 10 seconds as usual. What the joy is. But other than that, everything is looking fine. In fact, everything's looking too fine. Let's go into the game and let's make it not look fine. Because today, we're going to be playing a bit of a fortress. Inside of a fortress. So, let us find the map that we're looking for. It's 5 players and here it is, Tovar's fortress. So, you know the drill. There is actually a missing hero, but the map name is too perfect to not play Fortress, so that's what I'm gonna be doing today. Yeah, Tovar's fortress. Tovar, the pirate, Tovar the plunderer, and now Tovar the dead. A rumor has started that the infamous Tovar is dead and his fortune is up for grabs in his fortress. The local lords want it, but who will be the first to reach it? So, by the flavor text, there's actually quite a lot of interesting. I had quite a lot of interesting ideas for this. We could play Tovar the pirate, we could play Tovar the plunderer, or Tovar the dead, but there is a fortress in the name, so you know the drill. We need to pick the best town. Whenever this happens, whenever there's going to be like a castle in the name, you know we're going to be playing castle. Whenever there's going to be an inferno in the name, you know we have to pick out the inferno. So we have to capture town. Everyone is free for all, and if we get defeated, we get defeated. But I think also if the enemies capture the town first, they win. Judging by the fact you can't play orange, I think we will have to capture Tovar's dungeon, not Tovar's fortress. So yeah, let us jump right into it and let us see what this map offers. Starting with the artifact, because I think the other bonuses are quite impactful, especially the wood for a fortress is like hugely impactful, so let's avoid having like a big advantage and let's just go into it. So, the scramble to be the first to reach Tovar's treasure hoard stashed in his castle is on. Be warned that the 2 dungeon overlords formerly allied with Tovar have joined in the fray, so watch the ground carefully. Aha, 2 dungeon lords. And yeah, alright. Thanks for the heads up game. So what can Bron tell us about himself, besides the fact that he likes basilisks and he has armor and resistance? Bron, though human, possesses an uncanny resistance to the gaze of a basilisk, which has allowed him to learn more about them than any other creature alive. And we have a pendant of total recall for immunity to forgetfulness. Well, we don't start with any archers, so that's quite convenient. Of course, you gotta always go into the town. It looks pretty standard, nothing's forbidden. I'm waiting for one of those maps where you can't build like tier 7 creatures or even tier 6 creatures. That's gonna be pretty interesting. In our tavern, we have Verdish the witch. Usually seeing Verdish is pretty sad because she just brings the tent, and that's not really useful, but after the buffed first aid is quite decent. And we also have Tancred. And we also have the amazing Fortress music. I almost wanna do this. That actually was surprisingly a minimal effect. Yeah. Heroes 3's music is so interesting in a way that if you crank it up by like a couple bars in the volume panel, it will completely overpower you. Meanwhile, if you want to crank it up just by like 5 or 10%, there's no way to really do it. Because, you know, this sounds the same as this, but I wonder if... Oh, actually, there is a difference. Let's keep it up to the highest for Fortress. So, I don't really... I see an edge of a scholar here, I see an edge of a learning stone here, but the first thing we will need is... we will need some gold. So yeah, Bron will explore without his basilisks. Even though the basilisks are quite decent at taking fights, I think it's just better to explore without them. It would be very sad, damn it, there's like dwarves guarding a treasure. I am regretting my choice, but we will nonetheless flag the sawmill, then flag the ore pit, and then come back for the boots of speed. Oh no, if I had headed out with the army, I would have boots of speed for like the rest of the turns that I won't have them now. So yeah, nothing too interesting in the town. We're gonna be saving up for a second hero, so actually we get this. A Griffin Conservatory. It's quite huge. And let's actually make our way back to the town. The boots of speed will be very impactful. So, Bron's going to be picking up all the fantastic troops. I'm actually thinking the chest could be small, a second hero would be beneficial, but also getting some more units, getting some archers. Would that allow us to do anything extra? Would the extra knolls allow us to do anything extra even? Actually, I think this is fine. We just have to go in. The dwarves shouldn't be too difficult, even if they're like 19. Yeah, they're split quite conveniently. So we of course move our troops closer. We hope that they don't morale. And actually, I should have put the knolls on the bottom there, but you know, it is what it is. I think we can just take the hit with the serpent fly. And I feel like this is fine. Alright, Mr. Dwarf. So we want to set it up in a way where one of our gnolls could attack him like this. He moves closer, and then everyone can just attack him all at the same turn. Serpent flies, I think they should be fine. We should remove one. Okay. 2 gnolls for 16 dwarfs, and yes, the chest is small, so that's that. And the boots of speed, one of the better items in the game. We now have it since day 3 for the rest of the game. That is quite amazing. We are going to be buying out Verdish the Witch, so we will have a second hero. I think the exploration, even though we're in a corner, is going to be more valuable. It's a shame I can't really deposit a tent inside of the town, as I feel like that would be quite great. I want to find a good objective for Bron to do, essentially. Go like this. I don't think you can pass through the object like that. So instead, we will have to go past. Verdish starts with protection from fire, not the most amazing thing in the universe. We can boost her up with a bunch of learning. Well, if we roll into that, I do think getting the first aid up faster is going to be good. We'll make her a useful secondary hero for sure. So, I think we can leave the ore here for another hero, and also the Pendant of Holiness. There are some things which can curse you, but in general I don't think we're going to be suffering a lot from that. So Bron's gonna move up here. Verdish, we haven't really found... Ooh, sandals. Ooh, now we have found something interesting. Okay, a campfire as well. So, the most optimal way to pick this up, like this, and let's go for the chest. We will have to take some gold, and then we will have another treasure chest. Okay, I see a hill fort and I see the equestrian gloves, so I'm pretty sure Bron just has to like take the army, the fortress army. We will have to go for the fight because the upgrade for free, it's so close to our town, is extremely beneficial to us for like the rest of the game. I would really like a town hall, but this is gonna be one of those where I think actually grabbing a army immediately and then rolling out with it, especially for the hill fort, is going to be massive. So we'll take the scholar with Bron. Air magic. As you ride into a clearing, you notice the scholar. He offers to teach us air magic. That is an amazing thing. We don't have a book now, but we will have a book very soon. Despite having a bunch of resources, I don't think we should build the marketplace before we build the town hall. Advanced armor is fantastic. 2,000 gold, amazing as well. The rest we can kind of leave. Ooh, some Medusas. Yeah, we can leave the rest for Verdish to pick up. And I already know what I'm gonna be doing in the next few turns. So, we'll pick up the lizards here. I could've, should've, would've done the orc chieftains. I think that will be a little bit easier when we have the upgraded serpent flies. So yeah, let's just skip the alchemist slab for now. Ooh, hello. Aiden is here. Oh yeah, by the way, Alamar, Clavius, Pyre, Bron, and Tovar himself. 2 shows on the weekend. Who is this guy? Bron. Bron is a basilisk man. A human who has tamed some basilisks. He offers them +1 speed, and he starts with them. He's the only hero in the base game to start with a tier 4 unit, despite there being multiple specialists like Theodorus, etc, etc. It's kind of pretty novel, and especially in the Horn of the Abyss, because this is not a Hota map, he starts with resistance instead of interference. Interference is generally better, at least in my mind, but yeah. I do like to play with... oh no, this is blocked off. I do like to play a little bit with the skills you don't usually get to use. We should actually give him the tent, by the way. So, let's take the gnolls. The fight for the... what's it called? The hill fort is going to be a bit tricky. So we need to split our flies. 3 for the price. I wonder if the AI flew in. I'm kind of fine with them shooting my lizards. We only lose 1. Because I feel like the flies in the early game are a little bit more. Ooh, they actually, yeah, the AI probably morale quite a bit, so... do this. This is fine. Can you reach? Almost. 1 to 2, 1 to 2. So, trying to minimize the fly losses, so this is, in my opinion, better than what the auto result did. So, upgrading everything would cost 500 gold, 500 and a little bit more. Is day 6, we could build, well, not too much actually. If I actually took the, what's it called, alchemist slab, I could have actually built into the flies this week. That's a little bit of a oof from my side, but yeah, we actually need the things. So, I could try to maximize my army week 2, this would be the captain's quarters and the citadel, or I could try to build into like economy. I actually think captain's quarters is a very cheap build. It's +6 gnolls, it doesn't seem much, but during the whole game it adds up. And now we have the fantastic upgraded fortress units. These Nagas are a bit too tough. This Aiden needs a bit more investigation. I think the gold mine. Actually, maybe the alchemist lab into the gold mine, into the dwarven treasury would be quite something. Investors contribute money in hopes of getting a piece of Tovar's pie. Ooh, I didn't know Tovar had a bakery. It's very good. So, actually, the proper thing to build would have been probably a citadel plus the wyvern nest. I keep forgetting about it because it's like pretty wood expensive and also gold expensive, but I do think the wyvern nest is more beneficial. But yeah, I didn't know we would get 2.5k gold here. So, Verdish will give him the tent. She'll take the fly, and she will go and explore over here. We want to see what Aiden is up to. I want to actually see. I wonder. You know what? I think it's better to scout from the side of the hill fort, so we could see if enemies are approaching it as well, because we want to deny them the ability to reach the hill fort. And I think actually these flies we can split into 2-2-2. Let's attack this one. Casualty free. Amazing. And let us go for the gold mine in the next week. So, week of the rabbit. And what can Verdish tell us about? Ooh, Aiden is here, but the Red Observatory is also here. Angel wings. What is this map actually? Stables. A monk. A bunch of gold actually. Some of the conflicts. How did you even get here, Aiden? Where did you come from? Oh, he came from this nearby zone. And actually, you know what I see? I see Tovar himself. And actually, he has a fortress army. What is this? Keymaster's tent. Capture the castle, Tovar's fortress. Dungeons, maybe pull this inferno. I'm the only one without the ability to build a high-level mage guild. And damn, it looks like these gloves are kind of set apart. Okay, this is a pretty interesting map already from what it's looking like. We'll take the water wheel and we'll try to escape with Verdish. I don't think she will survive though. I wonder if going up with her would have been enough to avoid Aiden. I wonder if we should have actually done that, if we should have tried to save her. We do have a Rosic and we do have a Caitlyn. Yeah, let's fight these Medusas. Going to be a bit nasty, but we kind of have to do it. Like this. Send these forward. They kind of get to choose what they attack. Okay, this one got frozen. So, and defend. We'll take the retaliation over here for the basilisk. And yeah, sadly they are annihilating my flies, which is a group that I would really like to keep alive. So let's do this. 2-3 seems better. This fight is very nasty because things can get frozen very, very easily. So this, defend, and 2 gnolls, and that's it. So, offense for a Bron, who is a Beastmaster. Beastmasters don't roll offense too often. And I think for Fortress it's pretty, like, you have a bunch of melee troops. Armorer is a given, very good skill. Let's actually take the offense. Let's take the gold mine. I wonder if I should take this mystical garden with Bron. I think I should. Damn it, it gave me gems. So yeah, I do actually think that getting someone like Rosic out for like next turn, you know what? I want Caitlyn to be faster on this terrain. But then again, I feel like I made a bit of a mistake, and actually there's like 3 gold piles here. Definitely should be picking those up. So let's actually go for the windmill. Let's go for gold pile 1, gold pile 2. Not quite enough for gold pile number 3. We'll leave Bron here, we'll not buy the lizardmen, they will slow us down. I have a pretty beautiful idea for the next turn. I think I can build a marketplace. It's cheap enough that it shouldn't disrupt my original plan. And sadly, yes, Verdish does get caught. Sadly, protection from fire is not going to protect us from the gogs. AI somehow had a better result, what the hell. And yeah, about that. Mr. Aiden is gonna snatch 4 gold objectives for free. And also get a stables. Not a too big a fan of that, but hey. So, let's pick up a little pile of gold here. This is kind of protected. Like there is something between. I am interested in the Shrine of Magic incantation. And actually, hold up. Can you pass through here? No, you cannot. Can you pass through here? Damn it, I knew it. You cannot. So, Caitlyn kind of wasted her moves. It's fine. We can get Rosic with his army. Can take the castle army as well. The Wyvern upgrade would be huge, but I think, well, for now we just have to take the lizards. Take the gnolls. Try to get them... Yeah, the faster we get these troops upgraded. So, this any way to make it not suck, I suppose. Now we just have to go like this. We have to go to the hill fort. If Aiden goes back, it would also be amazing. Could assassinate him. So yeah, Tan is going to be having fun in this treasure land. Orange has decided that automatons are not a big threat at all. Caitlyn is, interestingly enough, left in a position where she can snatch 1 fly and as a result be very fast. So she can snatch the ore, and then go explore up here, I think. Rosic, you are on the fortress terrain with only fortress units, so you should be getting this. Intelligence goes amazing together with mysticism. We definitely want the lizardmen to be gotten. We will take the 12 gnolls, go to the hill fort. We can upgrade everything for the cheap price of close to nothing. I think we can do these nagas. The question is, should we? For the single chest, that's kind of very sad actually. No, I think we should go for the dwarves, the dwarven treasury, after which we could beat the Cerberite to make to give our heroes ability to pass through here. And then I think we just group up, we take the 4 wyverns. In fact, you know what, we need to build more units, serpent flies. I'm counting on having a bunch of gold. Damn it, somebody's stealing blues here. They're stealing all the gold from the nearby locations. His hero died because the animation for disappearing to the underground and for... hello? What is this army? For the animation for going underground and the animation for the hero being defeated is a little bit different. So that's pretty funny. Jedi with 3 tier 7 creatures, maybe even more. 1 to 4 could actually mean 2, 3, or 4. Yeah. So, Caitlyn 1, 2. And you can check the size of this conservatory. We're not really going to be doing it anytime soon, but you can of course check. And yeah, I do think that Dwarven Treasury first. This sure thing. So, how would we position our troops? Something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This would actually be pretty good in my opinion. And yeah, we lose almost none of the important troops. The dwarf can't really go too far. Putting this guy in the middle was a bit iffy, but sure thing. So, let's do it like this. Well, you can still reach. It's pretty sad, but I don't really care too much about 5 marksmen, as sad as that may sound. And in fact, I've done the exact opposite. What I should have done for good army positioning. So, anyway, 1, 2, 1, coming closer, they're giving us a 3 hit, and this is also basically 1, speed and we just lost 2 marksmen essentially. Scouting is decent, but we already have 4 skills, so we will skip this one. Getting another hero perhaps. Morton just for the ballista, or Ingram for another guy with mysticism. How much do these cost? These cost 3.2k, okay, that's quite a bit. Quite a bit, actually. So we want Rosic to be passing in front of Bron. Bron can go here. Are we doing the Naga fight? This is a great question that I have. We could also technically make Bron a bit faster. So speed 5 creatures are the slowest that we have in our army. Speed 6. Bron is a tiny bit faster. Okay. So how much do the things I want to buy cost actually? Like this much, 1,500. So I will be getting, 2,300 more gold. So I can probably invest 1,000 into the infrastructure of the town. Oh wait, actually, if I wanted to buy a hero, I should have not done that. Unless I can find some gold in the next turn, besides maybe the Naga Queens. So Caitlyn, this is a small conservatory, so actually doing that would be like very great. A skeleton for nothing, and of course the mummies are blocking this off as well. So small conservatory would have been amazing. Would it still be amazing if I tried to do it? I could also like upgrade an angel, that's pretty insanely strong too, you know? Okay, let's do it like this. Let's do 2 all stats. That would also help with the angel fight. A bit of a mismatch walking around, etc, etc, but 2, 1, 2, 3. I do think we should do this. The Naga somehow destroyed a bunch of my lizards. Not sure what that is all about. How did the AI manage that? So, check this guy. Okay, and wait. So, do we go in and do we try to brawl? We are faster with them. Don't really care about the marksman, as I said, so keeping the serpent flies though would be nice. They reach, they cannot reach, absolutely cannot reach, so well, they can hit our gnolls, so gnolls should definitely be the first ones trying to hit. Okay, that's fine. And then, this is a guaranteed -1. We should probably take retaliation for one of the bigger stacks. Neither of these can reach the archers, so we should try to hit them. Big stack. Should probably finish off this stack. Didn't want to alter the move order for the units. So 63, okay, let's do this. Maybe not the greatest move. Oof, okay, wait. I'm going to be going for the pikemen. Also don't want to lose this one. Sure, we can body block a little bit. In fact, we froze them, and then I guess we should shoot. So, lost a little bit from all the units. Bron is going to be very happy taking the Sandals of the Saint, even though we're equipping the Boots of Speed for the end of the turn. We can opt for the Sandals for all the fights, so that's like +2 to all stats. So yeah, we definitely were planning to grab another hero, going for like a different conservatory actually. And yeah, as funny as it sounds, let's grab Morton. 2, 2. his ballista is going to be quite good. Yeah, we can even interact with these two heroes, as in we can take away the serpent fly and here have the ballista for that fight, and I feel like we will be okay. And actually we can give the sandals to another hero as well if we really want to. So the first thing that needs to happen is Morton gives away these troops to Rosic. Rosic goes, upgrades the wyverns. Morton says, hey, thank you for the upgrade. Now it's time to go reach Bron, and we can give him some amazing units. The 3 marksmen are probably gonna die in the conservatory, but that is life. And as I said, we can improve our combat stats a little bit. So like 1, 2, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like this. These guys will fly closer. I guess we want to put them as bait. And then we probably want to attack with the gnolls. And then we can shoot the one that hasn't moved yet. Oops, well, we moved instead of attacking there. A bit of a mistake, but wait, and this should be fine. So we traded out the 3 archers for 1 angel, and actually, you know what, I said I should be marching towards Tan. That's, yeah, there's a few good objectives, the angel wings and the stables, and actually with the angel wings we could also get the gloves. I feel like though these objectives should be very, very easy to do. In fact, they're so easy to do that I'm going to quickly confiscate no wait, actually, hold up. This, here, have the boots of speed. Confiscate everything from Bron, and Caitlyn is in fact going to be doing this. She is also a decent hero, in the sense that her secondary skills are pretty useful for us. So, here, using this. Okay. Probably need to take the gold. Well, thanks for the helmet, Lamau. Crystal Cavern, and yeah, Bron will be faster next turn. That is very, very good. And yeah, can't really build anything in the town, which is completely fine. Investors contribute money of piece of Tovar's pie. So yeah, here, have all of this. Actually, we'll give you the boots as well. Bron. Go beat the mummies. This should be a fight which is also for free. Angels are actually pretty useful. I'm almost wondering if I should leave the angel for the secondary heroes. Mysticism, I suppose we will need it eventually. Is it better to have mysticism now, though? I guess you don't get offered schools of magic that often on a beast master, so we want to maximize the next magic level up to be in not wisdom but earth magic, or like any other magic. So 45, we can select this, boom, and boom. Check this isn't good enough to finish one off. And then okay, Cerberus couldn't do anything. Bron, you should have the boots of speed. It's gonna get quick pretty quickly, swapping the loadouts for him. So the other heroes. So Caitlyn, I suppose there's not too much going on. I guess you can go for the necklace, or you can actually go take the dancing leprechaun. Morton can be the mule for Bron at the moment. In fact, yeah, let's take this. Like, we can deliver the army a little bit southwards, and Rosa can check out if this is a good spell. This is protection from water. This is not a good spell at all. So, we could build a mage guild and grab a book for Bron. This would be like an extra turn. We don't need to do it now. We can grab a citadel to grab more troops. And we also have Vandal actually available. So, does Fortress need crystal? No. Does Inferno need crystal? Also no. Do any of these towns need crystal in large quantities? Also no. We will need it for a mage guild, but I think we'll let Endel pass. So Dreadnought, weak. Yeah, Caitlyn can grab this. Tiva. And we have Ryland. Oh no, I see the destiny. Ryland must defeat his twin brother Tovar. Naga's Guarding Sandals of the Saint, a good artifact. I still have to finish your last game with Genova. I like how Genova was the starting hero, but she didn't. I mean, she did end up defending the town a bit. So I do think actually Mage Guild is going to be the proper build here. And I do think Bron going for the spells is also quite beneficial. Yeah, look, we got the crystal that we really thought we would need. Can Morton do a small objective that is not too out of the way? I suppose the pikeman fight kind of fits under that criteria. But we want Bron to be like super duper fast. He can almost reach the town on this turn, so maybe he himself can do this fight. And yeah, we can actually upgrade the Archangel, as funny as that sounds. And if I would have done this a little bit better, I could have had a hero with some more mana because of the sandals. Damn it, Rosik, what have you done? Actually, you know what, we can still do this so he can replenish his mana a little bit. And kind of move the army a tiny bit more. So, Bron would spend 900 movement points. Can I either get a book or kind of either get this objective done? So, I think Rosik will give Bron the fortress army. And Bron will get the sandals as well. I think this is quite minuscule experience, but we'll still take it. Then a bunch of complex things have to happen at the same time, so this needs to happen. We take away the junk. Rosik is also very happy to just give him a slightly better artifact. Then Bron himself can get the star axes for the +1 spell power. Then can go here, he can equip his boots. Next turn he's grabbing the spell book, but not the mana. He'll just have to roll with the mana that he has at the moment. We want to take away this from Bron. And actually, hold up, we will also take away the helmet for Caitlyn. Yeah, the army, we can start moving backwards already. Morton can visit the Learning Stone as well. Artillery double shoot, I guess that would be more useful. Caitlyn goes into the town, she will regenerate mana, and I think she will be building a city hall. Maybe not the best idea, but with 3000 gold per turn, I feel like should be decent. So, Caitlyn has fully restored her mana, something that Bron will look at on Envy. He grabs the book, has the haste, has the magic arrow, Boles as well. He is a air wizard after all. Sadly, he's not going to be able to use the other artifacts too much. Then I almost wonder, so probably should take these creatures, and that's kind of it. Don't really have too much money otherwise. think this is like perfect. So, Bron gets to move as far as he possibly could. I still want to get give those wyverns in the next turn. So this should be fine, right? Bron has the correct boots equipped. Yes, he has. Blue is coming out from the underworld. Isra. I have no idea where Tovar's fortress still is. And yeah, if I want to make the amazing Ryland, I should be doing that very, very soon. Caitlin can grab herself 1,000 experience. We can grab this and this. I actually spent all my money on the incorrect things. So yeah, the lizardman. I could just sell some more. One marketplace though makes it pretty sad. I think we'll give Bron everything except the one angel, because we do want to upgrade him in the end, right? And then Bron, this will be the furthest you will ever go from home. And I almost want to 1,000. I mean, I should go for the stables first. And okay, we at least managed to buy these guys out. Morton can grab this. Bron is so fast that he will really need the secondary heroes to babysit him a little bit. So yeah, the army can stay here and we can make... I could have made him faster this turn as well, but it's too late to do that now. So, the one we've all been waiting for, the angel upgrade. And yeah, we can just barely upgrade all of the troops. Will give Bron absolutely everything. He is such a giga chad with this army. The one archangel is doing God's work, as they say. The 11 halberdiers though, we should probably lose them though. I do think we'll fight the monks, we'll go for the star axis, we'll fight the demons, and then we might need to actually go and attack the other player's town. So, monks should be very easy since we have an angel. I could and should and yeah, check where this goes. Perhaps I can go here later. I should capitalize on grabbing their town before the end of the week. Yeah, Mr. Zealot's also a free fight because of the angel. Yeah, 70 ore is quite a lot. Skull helmet. I will take the glyph. +1 morale is going to be quite good for my troops. Then Morton also wishes to go here, and Rosic also wishes to go here. We could make Bron fast, but it's kind of like a risk. I don't know what I'm getting myself into because I don't see the other side of this portal. There could be an enemy hero jumping out immediately, you know? That would be very, very sad. Also, I kind of should check, maybe not this, but this is what I'm looking for. I have a feeling I missed something. Sometimes there are resources hidden in plain sight that you can easily miss, but no, it doesn't look like that's the case. Sure thing, Caitlin can learn protection from water. And also grab herself the +1 spell power. And yeah, I definitely want to get the Ryland, so we have two guys with the same portrait. Ooh, Tan says, hey, I can take the objective. So, Deemer also has an Archangel. Yeah, it's quite nasty, so Rosic will be going through this portal, 1, 2, 3. So this is, there's just 3 ways. This is Tovar's fort. Tovar's fort needs a black border guard. The black border guard, you have to go for the red border guard, okay. And what is this terrain? What is this land? Ooh, there is a red observatory here. Looks like Red's town is here. And looks like you'd need a ship to access this. Or you need to fly over and beat his butt. Pyre is here, and also Ghostwind, the Necropolis town. Is there something that Rosik could do from here to be annoying? We could go into the subterranean gate. We could just stick around with him and try to snatch some treasures. He does have magic arrow, so maybe if I can grab some troops, that would be really good. So Morton will take this. Morton will grab the 2 piles of gold. And now that we know, where the other lands go, Calid. I'm going to ignore you. Oh, your town is empty. Lamau. Got him. Nice capital, fool. As for the town over here, I kind of want to build something here as well, you know? We could go for the level 3 mage guild. Actually, we'll take the, what's it called? Turn of mana replenishment. Yeah, Order of Fire will help us immensely. We also have some spells now in the book. Blind and Lightning Bolt. Summon Boat as well. It's quite useful. So, what would we build in the fort besides the castle? I guess the Gorgon Lair and the Basilisk Pit. Bron would like the Basilisk Pit, but the whole kingdom would like the Gorgon Lair, probably. But actually, let's go for the Basilisk Pit. I feel like getting a high-level mage guild, maybe, could be the difference here. And then I can go for the Cyclops Kings, basically, next turn, right? I hope there's no tough heroes nearby. And yes, we will be getting it. My tent is being destroyed. Lone valiant defender, the tent. Yeah, I also can't believe the angel wings are just lying around. Let us try to not lose the tent. If I can, of course. Sure thing, maybe minus this guy. Surely he casted some spells, right? How did the AI, like, lose just a tent? Blind is his spellcast. Angel can fly out. We have to do this. He keeps on blinding. Very interesting. Double shooting lizard, actually, that's pretty goated. What if we wait? Magic arrow, brother. You weren't supposed to do that cast. I was supposed to lose less. Sure thing, let's shoot the doggos, this, and the Mr. Angel can actually resurrect all of them. Then we can fly out and we can try to we're gonna fully assassinate those. We can also do this. Can we smoothly collapse on them? As in, can we finish them off fully? 6 to 8. Yeah, lost nothing. Okay. Well, Wayfarer's Boots. Let's advance our offense and expert air magic. So, I don't think Tan will have any. Tovar has some stats. I don't think Tan has any towns, right? Yeah, Tan does not have towns, and I'm the only one with 2 towns. So, of course, Rosik is very happy that he did not go for the smoke lands. There's no harpies here, but I can change it really quickly. Day 7, so this is very good. Grab the creatures. I could even potentially snatch a town if I was that devious. I feel like Morton could and should actually be contributing to the looting of this land. And I also feel like... So for starters, I am gonna buy Mr. Ryland just because he's a lookalike of Mr. Tovar, and I find that extremely funny. Then, let us build None of the upgrades, please, but let's build a level 3 shrine, or level 3 mage guild, and let us build the fortress into a castle. Does Caitlyn have anything? I could also buy out Tiva for the extra fortress use, but I feel like the extra like 7 archers, yeah, that's not gonna be too relevant. So, Caitlyn, I guess that we can set you up for greatness. This mystical garden. And yeah, Bron should definitely be exploring. I think the angel is worthwhile, but not sure how I feel about the pikemen. The pikemen are kind of something I will disregard, basically the moment I can. I think I should leave something to defend in this town. And actually, you know what? I have a better alternative. Dwarfs. Got them. And yeah. I am worried that they will just like capture the town. Leadership, yeah, sure thing. I am a little bit worried they will just come out of the darkness and recapture it, so I do know that they have a hero down here, Oris. Is that their best hero? Oris is their best hero, so perhaps it's their only hero remaining. That would actually kind of interesting. So this, let's get the, we have so many interesting boots. And yeah, let's go here. There's a bunch of stats. When we get the angel wings, we can easily grab the rest of these stats, since we will have negated movement penalty. So, you fool, you dare fight Rosic? Magic arrow against magic arrow. I didn't see that one coming. Oh, actually wait, Tan has another hero, Pyre. I don't think Pyre will be like strong enough to retake a town, so this and this. Ryland can grab this. Ryland can check. They didn't do their Griffin Conservatory yet, that's amazing for me. Caitlyn can easily grab the 500 golds. She would do this. Maybe she would be under threat of attack. I still will do this. I think we can do it and step back a few steps. Verdish level 3 witches come back. And yeah, this town. Can't build the mage guild now, we're lacking wood, sadly. If I built this, we would be lacking the gems. I think I'm gonna buy out like 2 different stacks. This should be fine, right? Anything else we can build? No, everything costs like resources that I need, that I would really like. And yeah, Bron, you, my man. Go with the Wayfarer's boots up to here. Equip the sandals to be an even bigger Giga Chat, and let's fight Oris. And 6 minus 1. We could mass haste as well. I think she will be casting something. So actually, yeah, she did cast something. It was a lightning bolt. I do want to resurrect these gnolls since I can. We can destroy the trash can. Okay. Ooh, and earth magic. Okay, so Bron is saying, hey, I want to be the best Bron I possibly can. And since he has offense as well, I'll take it and we'll give him the boots of speed. We'll check out the witch hut. Yeah, we'll check out the witch hut for sure. So yeah, this town I feel like we can defend against Pyre pretty easily. I think that is their best hero, their only hero potentially. And yeah, Verdish is not gonna be bought out just yet. And yeah, oh, they almost reached Calid, but not quite. And this demon is actually quite a menace to society. Well, Morton finds a dead end out of all things. This is pretty sad. Wonder if about the town defense. We almost have to go back and defend with Bron. Let's get the angel wings first. Yeah, I think let's actually go like so. Let's get the angel wings first, then we can check the rest of these good things out. And yeah, Mr. Cyclops, get ready to meet your match. You fool. You have one stack, one single stack. It's not gonna cut it against Mr. Angel. Especially since he gets healed up a little bit every round. Well, okay, easiest angel wings of my life. Now, I think we should be grabbing these. Not really wanting to know where the angel wings is, who belongs to... Not where the angel is, who... to these wings. Who belongs to these wings, you take them and quickly depart. Okay, that was a very interesting sentence. Logistics. Yes, please. I know we have a bunch of skills, but that's how it goes. Now Bron can fly over here. Bron can fly everywhere. I think actually he should. And yeah, let's give him the boots of speed. Caitlyn, well, grab the lizardman. I don't think, because of the swamp terrain, that they will be able to reach us. But then again, Pyre has logistics. I should be a little bit paranoid and like do this. And yeah, Verdish, interesting hero, but it's not Ingvinar. Actually, we have a tent, and she could potentially even defend. Tancred is back as well. Okay, so 5. I mean, let's build this. Meteor Shower is a spell I do wish to come back for as well. So, do I think Deemer will be able to reach us? I don't really think so, but in case of emergency we should at the very least buy out troops. So, that's that. Actually, Verdish, can you... No, you cannot, but we can make you a little bit faster for the next turn. And actually, they can reach Caitlyn. That's quite a mild shock for me. Oof. Mr. Doggo being a little bit of a problem, eh? Okay, I was thinking, hey, I can fly around with the fly. Apparently not. Apparently the ballista is such a menace to society that we will just end up losing this fight, will we not? Yeah, especially if I defend them, if they morale like that. That's pretty lame. I would like a hero to defend the town though, so we'll do this. We'll let Gunnar be sitting in the town. Actually, in the other case, 350 gold. It sucks losing Caitlyn, and actually does suck losing Caitlyn. We'll buy out Aini here though. 350 gold is something I am a big fan of. And yes, Deemer went up there, right? He went back the way he came from. This, which to go back. Ryland takes the +1 spell power. Let's check the information of the Den of Thieves. So some tier 7 creatures, mostly the angels, and actually yes, let's actually go and grab more angels. Yeah, we can go and grab more angels for sure. I am curious about the tier 5 spell that I'm getting. This is a little bit of movement. I mean, a little bit of experience. And yeah, we can actually reach this, so this is fine. Give him the sandals. And if we lose the pikeman, that is like absolutely fine. Some stats as well. And yeah, I think Morton actually will be taking these imps. And Morton will be the one who is heading with the army to the hill fort, the upgrade station of the universe. Glimpse of Fear, +2, sure thing, we need to build a Cage of Warlords. No point in upgrading anything since you can actually bring the troops for free, and yeah, let's do it, I guess. Oh, Bron doesn't have enough wisdom. Yikes, well. Guess we will just haste up. I want to keep these alive. And yeah, don't really care too much about the pikemen. They're gonna be the stack that we are exchanging. We can bring them back though, but there's no point. I think we lost nothing else. So, we just lost the 11 pikemen. Pathfinding as his last skill, so 2 schools of magic and wisdom. Armor and an offense as a might hero. Resistance because he starts with it, and then the 2 movement things. But then again, pathfinding. We have angel wings, we don't need pathfinding. And we have 2 angels as well now. So, this. Ooh. 1 halfling perishes. Show me how did you do it. Actually, you know what? I am quite happy with this result. But wait, hold up. I want to see what the AI... What is this formation? What is even happening here? Okay, Demon's Horseshoe and Tan has been vanquished. What a thematic little artifact, actually. I hope Moandor... I could actually cheese this map. I could just fly over to Tovar's ass and kick it. That would be quite something, wouldn't it? Actually, you know what? I said it and now I'm like, but why not? What's preventing me from doing this? We just beeline straight for Tovar. Take the black. This can't be Tovar's fort. It says Tovar's... Oh, actually Tovar's fort. Wait. Oh no. The angel wings made this map too easy. Damn it. I mean, yeah, this is kind of why this artifact is banned. I feel like my Bron is strong enough to actually legitimately do this. And yeah, we even have the man who looks like Tovar but isn't Tovar. I do kind of want to explore a bit more. Oh, there is a Lamau, nice dwelling that they can't access. Why are Inferno biomes always so scuffed? I'm not the only one who's noticed this. But yeah, Inferno's biomes are just the saddest things in existence always. Like, the dwellings are blocked, things are always looking bad. Actually, here have... now that you have 1 imp, it's gonna be completely fine. We'll just have to do this. So the 1 serpent fly will have 6 of these. Right, yeah, sure thing. And yeah, we can grab the hill fort. I'm feeling it, you know. I am actually feeling a Gunnar with his advanced logistics even coming into play, so oh no, Morton is a little bit too slow for that. Okay. Oh, is it a lizard? Oh, this is the same week though. Okay, if Bron flies over to the stables, we can't attack Tovar in this very day, but we can fly over, we can grab the Ladybird of Luck for sure. We can try to get ourselves in a position that is beneficial to us. So, yeah, Mr. Ryland, at least this is not blocked off. Yeah, Mr. Morton, and let's do that as well. So and yeah, so build a Gorgon lair for the style points. I wonder where the Grail could be. Looks like the Grail could also be somewhere like here, like maybe in this sand. Next to these trees, it would be like pretty easy to find since they would stand out. And so go here, upgrade everyone, step a few steps aside, go here, upgrade everyone. Then we can merge these armies together on Gunnar. So flies, some of these guys, sultans, sure thing, this and this. Damn it, Bron did not equip. He did not have his best things equipped, so go here, get tagged by wait, actually hold up. We need an extra gem. Too bad I actually built something. Well, the Mage Guild. So actually let's do this. We have more spaces now for units. Here have the Afriti Sultan. And Bron can say hi to Tovar. Fool. I could just go to his town. But no, let's have a boss battle, essentially. Let's have the boots. I don't think he's gonna be attacking me though. Wish I could say the same about Mr. Deemer. I feel like the orange player could cause some real chaos if they were down for that, you know? Yeah, now we don't have any units here, damn it. We've lost the town, so let us hope that Bron can indeed win with his foolishness. So, no! What are you doing? You're attacking my special version of Tovar. Damn you, curse you. We will retreat with him. So investors want a piece of the pie. Well, let's show him. Master's tent. Let's show him what Tovar is made of. I have the thing equipped. Okay. Not that big of an army for Mr. Tovar, I must say. Oh, and I resisted in the spell there. I kind of want to attack the gnolls here. Yeah, like 1, 2, 3. And resurrect 3 of them. I think we should do that. Tovar has fled. I don't think he was supposed to do that, but sure thing. Tovar has fled. Leadership would be amazing, but let's actually get the wisdom. You foolish Tovar. Your fortress is in danger. And let's fly over. A drunken pirate swaggers up to you saying, "Goods, you being here means Tovar is defeated. I'm out of here." With that, the guy passes out, figuring no one is looking. No one is looking, you loot the body. Bron is an RPG character. Bron has found treasure. Oh no. Bron, what have you done? Should have these Gucci boots, but actually hold up. I don't think I will be able to get into Tovar's fort if I take it. So yeah, let us instead... Yeah, glorious victory. Congratulations, you have captured Tovar's fort and are victorious. Oh no! We've scuffed the map. We just flew to the objective. Oh no, I don't think that we're supposed to be angel wings. Like, they wanted a relic. Everyone to have a relic, but it's just... one of the relics turned out to be angel wings. I don't feel like we've beaten this map fairly, you know what I mean? So we'll have to investigate the map a little bit. My rank is not that high, I didn't defeat all of the enemies either. So yeah. 28 turns though. Pretty quick map, but you know what needs to happen. Wait, you know, absolutely know what needs to happen. So, Tovar's fortress. If I would be doing speedrunning, this would be the seed. You have like the boots of speed and you have angel wings next to it. Maybe the better thing would be if you have angel wings over here even, but yeah, how does the map look like? I love the fact that Tovar just escaped. So we remember my part of the map very well. We will in fact, let's make animations fast. We got the boots of speed, we got the conservatory. Amazing. Yeah, we beat all of these. We got the air magics. Very handily beat the Nagas. But how does the other biome look like? I like the fact that there's actually just casually 3 gold piles here and they're pretty well hidden. And that is quite amazing. So stables here. Angel wings. Imagine if you were playing this guy and you see angel wings just immediately outside of your soul mill, and then you realize, hey wait, this is probably connected. Then you kind of go and you're disappointed because everything's blocked off, but then you realize actually it's connected still. So Black Shard, his conservatory was a little bit bigger with a 2-hole angels. Also had a gold mine very close by. So very compact biome. I like the fact that, yeah, Lamau, how are you supposed to get here? Nice Hole of Sins. What do they get in their scholar? +1 knowledge, okay, not too impressive. So they had a very nice compact biome. I kind of want to check what is in here, I never checked. Okay, blind. Logistics, also pretty good witch hut. Black market for the items. So, what is interesting to me is a university, actually. Estates learning. What happens if you buy learning? Hold up, I need to figure out. We need to do some science here. What happens if you buy learning? Oh, you just level up into another thing. That's very interesting. It's like extremely interesting. So through here you go, from Dome of Fire magic. Okay. So, Mr. Necklace of Swiftness also has a conservatory here. Yeah, Tome of Fire magic would also be quite something. I can't believe they just put like a tier 6 guardian for a relic. They thought, you know what, this is fine. Nobody's gonna get this too easily. We put a high level guardian here, it's gonna be fine. Things will be a-okay. His biome looks kind of the same as everyone else's, besides the fact that he has no roads, so he would have to do a little bit of guesswork. Yeah, what is this little black market? This black market also has some useful stuff. Ballistics, not too useful. I wondered if this player got the Giga Conservatory with 4 angels, and he has the Angel's Cuirass. Very interesting. +1 spell power. Did I miss the scholar for this guy, or did this guy just not have a scholar? We have a isometrical map where one guy is just scuffed always. But yeah, you could have gone followers, so these are joining here, and gone either into the underworld or to fight 30 of each of these elementals. Get a really well rewarded gold mine. Get some free loot. Get another decently rewarded gold mine. Yeah, okay, wait. So you would be going normally, you would be going into the underground. Where? Chill water. A Deemer. Actually, this Deemer is very boosted and looks like he has the blue Keymaster stand. So he can kind of chill in his little zone. Okay, Mr. Dungeon can chill in his little zone. It's pretty curious. They have a bunch of refugee camps, like 3 refugee camps. Here you would spot the fortress. You would spot 1 and 2. Oh, so they're kind of like locked in. So these 2 guys would just be a menace to society for all times. They would just be coming out of the underworld. But then I have a question. How would you... what? Would you summon boats? Does one of them actually have something? No? So you can't access them, but they can go and freely attack you. They don't provide anything. There's no portals, no keymasters here. You're just supposed to have like a water walk. Where does this lead to? Tovar's flunkies attack. Sure thing. Huh? Oh, so you would land, you would, where do you get the red tent, though? Somewhere here, maybe? Oh, yeah. So wait, there are no boats. You would just need to get, like, fly, or water walk, or expert water magic, so you could summon a boat. So you could sail to this island with a subterranean gate. You would go here. Boots of light, but why here? Why not the other way around? It's very curious. I wonder if these hydras say anything. 30 of them, so it looks like they're pretty guarded. So where does this lead to? Oh, this is how you would get here. You would just get here first. Oh yeah, Mr. Drunken Pirate. You would realize where Tovar is. You would beat him. Would he actually give you some Ogre Club, Lion Shield? This man was stacked with loot actually, and I didn't even realize because he ran away. Subfusion. Lamau. And then you would get Tovar's Fortress. Okay. So, what do I think of this map? There are 4 players, and then there are... I guess these guys are just meant to be like obstacles. They come through here, but they're kind of like more incentivized to go down south than they are to go up here, because these towns are further away. So, kind of red and blue get the advantage here, I suppose. This would be like a pretty big gauntlet if I didn't get the angel wings. With the 2 guys constantly coming out, I would have to camp on 2 towns, potentially 3 towns. Then maybe I could block the subterranean gate and deal with the last player. And then, with 2 heroes, one would be adventuring here, and one guy would just be holding these guys off forever. Oh boy, what an interesting map design, but interesting in the worst way possible. Well, they tried something new with this map, you know? I can't believe, though, the angel wings. I actually want to do this very quickly, though. We just yeah, oh boy, then you could just get a Sword of Judgment here. Wait, are you telling me these angel wings always exist? No way, I don't believe Earth Tome. Does this have a boot of levitation? No. But the quantity here is pretty huge though. Alright, wait. No. So the angel wings are also random. No, this would have been a spicy one. one guy just gets an earth tome, one guy a water tome as well. We would have 3 tomes. Chilling in the world, and we would have a teapot as well. Oh my, oh my. What an interesting map indeed. I do like the fact that everyone gets one relic. I don't like the fact that it can be like an angel wings or one of the big tomes immediately. Oof. Imagine just having to play against the guy who gets an air tome. It's quite an and this guy gets like a boost of polarity. That's pretty sad. Okay, I've beaten this map and I feel like I've sufficiently checked it out. This time, quite a short stream, but the map was pretty small. I almost want to do another stream, but then I have like basically a bunch of streams where I still need to make the timestamps and whatnot. So I think I will just, you know, call it quits for today. We did beat a map and I'm happy with it. In the evening though, the boys said, hey, we really want to play. We want to continue a multiplayer game that we started like a half a year ago. So we'll see if we can actually organize for that. It would be cool to finally finish something, especially with its changed skills and whatnot. But yeah, guess you'll just have to wait till the evening to see if that happens or if that doesn't happen. So for now, I will thank you all for watching. I was guest 273, and I will see you either in the evening or, well, in another day, in that case.